Hmm. Hey, Mac, how are you? Thank you so much. Much love and respect to you also. How you doing today? I decided to come on a little early and because I have some things to do afterwards, but I appreciate you coming early with me. Usually I come at 4, so I appreciate it. No particular subject today, whatever, I'm just going to let it flow. Um, and just kind of chill for a little bit, hang out. We could talk about serious stuff, but we could just, talk about just, lighthearted things. I'm just going to leave it to you guys what you want to talk about. If I can't think of anything, I had a subject, but I really didn't want to go that deep today. So we shall see what it turns out to be. What part of the country are you from, Matt? I mean, are you East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, South? So I'm trying to get familiar with everybody that comes in, kind of get a visual of where they're from and if they're in the States. So, because people come from all over. So, just out of curiosity, I'm in Cali. I'm in California. Hey, Empath. How are you today? You driving? Okay, so I know you can't respond back. At least I don't want you to. So, what you been up to since the last time I saw? I was on your line what a few days ago. Yeah, asked Tawana. Hey, Tawana, how are you? I was wondering if I should come on. It's not that much early. I come at 4, so I'm doing good. How you doing? Empath is in the house and Mac is in the house. So, just no particular subject. I know you have subjects all the time, and that's good. But I had something to talk about, but I just didn't want to be that deep today. You know what I mean? A little more lighthearted. I had been on a couple of lives this morning, and it was some deep conversations. About a mandate, uh, vaccine. So I didn't want to get into that. 'Cause, mm-mm. YouTube studying. Oh, okay. I still haven't figured out that. Well, I haven't even been on to kind of see how that program worked. The editing program I told you I just got. Um, what did I say? Gosh, I can't even think of it. When you looked at it and you went into it and joined the free one just to kind of see, critique it. Um, what is that? Da Vinci Resolve. Yeah, I couldn't think of it. I have to always, think of the painter, the artist, and then it comes to me, But that's a new one on me. You couldn't download it. Okay, okay. I wonder why. Yeah, I gotta go in and I gotta learn it. And if I feel like it's too busy or cumbersome, I think I'll just get something that was similar to what I have. I had Movie Maker, but they discontinued that, and I got the free version. So if I go on and try to download it, they were saying I could download something that's got a virus. Oh, you gave up? I didn't have any problem. But I think the reason why I didn't have any problem is my son-in-law sent me a link to it straight to uh, my messenger, and so I just clicked on the link. You have Movie Maker? Okay. Yeah, I had Movie Maker on my PC, but it was a Windows 7. And like I said, it was discontinued. So I just got a new computer and I don't see usually they come with editing program, but this one didn't. At least, I don't see it. You say I found a lady here on YouTube that still teaches Movie Maker and I'm back to business. I do have iMovie on my phone though. Okay. Do you like iMovie? Because I like Movie Maker, but I need the updated version that still support your, laptop or phone. But if I run into a problem with the version I have, I'm out of luck. So I'll check and make sure, Movie Maker is awesome. Though it was easy for me to learn, and it was like, um, it's like I felt comfortable with experimenting, But that Da Vinci, I don't know. I might leave it on for a little while just to have it but in my computer. But I think I might try to get that Movie Maker, the updated version, and see how much it costs. Or um, I just got so used to it. I just didn't want to. I thought I didn't have another choice. So I'll see if I can see. I'll go to the store, Microsoft store, and see what they have. I'll try to send you the link to the lady that has access to me. Oh, okay, good. Thank you, Dwana. Yeah, I saw, you know what? I'm going through your Bible studies. I saw your Bible studies, so I started listening to a little bit and then I do something else and I listen to it because Tuesday, twice a day, and Sunday, my pastor have um Bible study. And so I was he's in Revelation, so I didn't want to leave. you know, Revelation is and he studies a lot, and it's just very informative. He's smart. He studies. He goes into the Greek translation, so he goes through a lot. And yeah, so I was watching. I was listening to him, watching because he does a video, and it's here in Los Angeles. So I said, well, I'll listen to Tawana. I'll do something. I'll come back and forth. I think I said that in the comments. I'd be back and forth, but I wanted to make sure I listened to you. But yeah, don't. Um, if you could send me the link to my business email after the live is over, I'm going to edit it and just put some information in there, and I always include my business email. So if you could send it to that, I would appreciate it so much to see. It wouldn't take me long to, even if it's updated, it wouldn't take me long to learn that at all. Hold on, I'm just reading something. Hey, Kima, how are you? Thank you for stopping by. Okay, thank you. You gave me a thumbs up. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm charging my phone in a minute. I'll be able to go on with my phone because sometimes there's a little delay in the messages. So if I don't respond to you really quick, that may be. So yeah, I was Natural Vita Tutorials is her name. Okay, I'm gonna write that down. Hold on just a second. Let me get something to write it down. Yeah, because I'm really familiar with that movie maker, so that would be a quick tutorial for me to learn. And I might know most of it. Okay, Natural Vita. Okay. Yeah, Kim, I liked that video you had um with what's his name? Of the Righteous Brothers. Yeah, and I was just telling you I had went to um one of the concerts. He wasn't performing, his partner, the other Righteous Brother, he was performing. And so he went up there and did a couple of songs with him, but basically it was his partner Bill. So anyway, that was a good experience. Yeah, I liked that reaction. That was pretty good, and that was one of my favorite songs. So that was a good reaction, Kima. So Kima, you know Twana, and I have someone else in here. I have Empath, and she's driving, so she can't really respond. We don't want her to. Eyes on the road, Empath. Yeah, and then we have Mac in here, so you guys could check each other's out. Oh, okay. Okay, Twana. Have you ever had your oh yeah, yeah. Wait. Was that did you ever have your grandbaby on one of your videos? It seemed like I saw a little girl. She's 4. Okay, yeah, she's 4. I remember. She needed help. Hi, the real Kima. Kior, how are you today? Love your name. I know. Don't you just love that? Kima. She is the real Kima. I don't really have a topic, you guys. I'm just leaving it as it, let the conversation flow. Whatever it turns out to be, that's what it's going to be. I just didn't want to get deep and start talking about any mandate um, vaccines or whatever. And that was going to be my topic. But I said, I'll save that because I really would like to get someone that's really have a lot more information than I do. I mean, I'm listening to some people earlier today. I got more information, but if I could get someone and that I know from the panel and just let them, kind of give out the facts, because I can tell you what I'm gonna do and what I'm not gonna do. But I wanted, someone that, and I didn't take notes, but I can go back and watch the replay because it was very informative. In fact, it was part of a Bible study. And so she had two guests, and how this ties in, you know, what's happening now, how everything is coming together. So, anyway, very interesting. Very interesting. So, what are you going to be doing today? Anybody can answer that. Kima, Twana, got anything planned? Anything interesting? Um, Tomorrow I'm going to the store. That's interesting to anyone because I've been in this house and I got to get a few things and I've been putting it off, so I'll go tomorrow. I know a lot of people are going back to work. My daughter went back to work Monday, so I'm just a little concerned that it might be a little soon, but he's got that kind of job that you pretty much need that particular thing to be open, So I am trying out new topics on YouTube to see how the audience respond. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. And some I notice on some people channel, if it's drama, people flock to it, but I don't want a drama channel. I you know, you know what things people like, as far as the drama, and I'm not gonna. Mm-mm. I have been cleaning up my channel to get it looking great. What do you mean, like your backgrounds and your? I see that. Don't you have a different avatar from what you used to have? Empath says going to a few stores in my hour walk in the park. Oh, well, good. You get to go out and get a little air and get away from, your surroundings in your house. So yeah, that's good. Well, I'm gonna go to the store tomorrow. So that's my big event that's planned. Twana says I'll also be working on my titles and tag words. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so you getting things. Yeah, I have some things I need to do to my channel, but I just haven't gotten around to it. And I got a podcast I want to record, on Spreaker. I want to do a podcast. I've started, but I haven't gotten around to finishing it. And I don't have much to go. I usually order my groceries so I don't have to go anywhere. I order from home chef, but as far as ordering from the grocery store, no. You already know I am in the blocking business. I know that's right, Tawana. It's like it yeah, I understand. I understand sometimes can be necessary. What you say, empath, that drama works on my nerves. And you know that's right. It works on mine too. It's like, but you know what? More than that, it's just draining. It's draining. And I don't like that being in my spirit because then you can physically feel it. So, if that's what it takes for my watch time and viewers, well, I'll get there when I get there. I'm working on my thumbnails tonight and tomorrow. Okay, I need to change mine. I really need to change mine. So I'm a take some pictures and see which one I like because I got this picture is probably maybe about 6 months old, but the one for my channel, not on. I can leave this one as is on StreamYard, but the one on my channel, I want to change that one. Twana says, I moved to Anchor and I love it. I got monetized there before. Anchor. So what do I do? Just go to anchor.com? Hmm. My channel must remain positive. Yes. Yes. And it just it I I like I said the other day, I promised myself and more importantly, I promised God that I would be a certain way and if it was a subject that's deep, there will be some type of lesson in it. And because I talked about deadbeat fathers, mainly just telling them how uh, important their presence is in their child's life. And I gave some examples of that spiritual connection, the other connections also, but mostly spiritual connections. And I gave examples, my experiences. And I told, people if it sounds like I'm bashing, I'm not bashing. I'm telling the truth about some things and it's a lesson in it. Twana says, yes, that drama drains. It does. The drama just drains you. It's just like, I don't have time for it. And I just, I'd rather have a positive, you know, sometimes things kind of, you know, um, they try to, some things just catch you by surprise. And then you regroup with something. I don't want this. I don't want this. Yes, girl, go there and sign up. I am. So I just put anchor.com. I'm gonna write that down because I'll be saying, what was that? Okay. Do they tell you how many subscribers you have to get and watch time and all that? Is it similar to YT? Then follow the steps to set up a new channel or move your channel. No, I'll keep mine here. I'll keep mine here. So I'll just set up a new channel for over there. Yes, that sounds good, Marilyn. That's what you're. Our men need. Yeah, and if me telling the truth about it, and if people take it as bashing, well, I guess I'm bashing because men need to know. Now, there's a lot of good fathers out there, and there's a lot of good fathers that's paying child support and co-parenting and in that child's life, and no problem. But then there's the other side where they haven't seen their children, a lot of them since birth almost, or at least when they were little toddlers. The ease of it is wonderful. Okay. I'm gonna have to check that out. And with Anchor, people can respond in voice. Oh, okay. So they don't have to do all that typing unless they want to, huh? They could just respond and just talk like I'm talking without putting anybody, on the panel. You can take the voice clips and add them to your podcast for the next podcast, and it can be live or recorded. Okay. I'm gonna have to check that out. Like, I know I got a lot on my plate, but I just want it's that saying, don't put all your eggs in one basket. That is so true. That is so true. Don't let nobody have all that control over you, like they're a monopoly. No, you're not a monopoly. There's other things to do, other places to go, get it straight. But the kids said don't get it twisted. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I'm gonna check that out. Also, you will be heard anywhere podcasts located, and if they listen on iCloud or SoundCloud, you get paid. Yeah, yeah, because on Spreaker.com, they have ads on my channel. Yeah, I have ads on my channel on Spreaker.com. That's why I do my uh, recorded podcast. With my little and you can do that live too. Yeah, a lot of people on Spreaker.com, they do it live, or you can. So that sounds a little bit like Spreaker.com. They will ask you if you are interested in monetization. Once enough people start tuning in and building an audience, it's easy. I didn't have to advertise at all. Oh, okay. They pretty much just look at what your subject is, and then so it's important to me. It sounds like it just YouTube too. Like, it's important on what you name your video or live, because that's what's going to draw the people in. So is that how it spreads around, or does it how does that work? I had to pay Spreaker in order to monetize, but with Anchor they offer you don't charge you, and you get a check every month. Oh, hey, that's what I'm talking about. Mama, stop talking about them because I sound like. Oh, yeah, that sounds real interesting. Very, very interesting. Gotta check that out. Like, you could do a commercial, huh? Hey, y'all. See how you doing? Good day, guys. Hello, Marilyn. I may not be able to type, but I've been here from the start listening. Okay, I knew somebody was in the bushes. Oh, well, great. Thank you for joining me. I think you know everybody here. I think. Clown said no, they actually use their categories and people search them instead. Okay, I was wondering. Okay, okay. So people just go to the category. Okay, I like that. I like that. Oh, I am definitely gonna push something off my plate so I can put that on. I started Anchor last year, so I do have a little info. Yeah, sound like it. Sound like you have a lot of info, which is interesting. It's very interesting. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out. If not tonight, tomorrow for sure. Because that sounds like something I just wanna, I wanna make sure. And the reason why I stick with Spreaker, and yeah, in order to be monetized, you have to upgrade. But the reason why I kept Spreaker is because you, I have more room to do my podcast. So, um, and also, I could send it to Apple. I can send it to Spotify, of course, YouTube. You know what I mean? And so it's a lot of avenues also that it goes. So yeah, that's why I kind of stick because if I just like I haven't been live on Spreaker yet, but if I just feel like okay, I want to do this real quick, and I don't really want to go on live on YouTube, I can just do the Spreaker on my telephone and then click it, upload it, and then it goes to all the places I have designated. So yeah, it goes to it goes to about besides YouTube, I think it goes to about four other places. I can't think of them, but yeah, with one podcast. So I like that. And I know, with videos with YouTube, I can do the same thing because when I do my cooking videos, uh, certain videos I'll send to Twitter. I don't go on Instagram enough. That would probably be a great idea to send it to Instagram. Right, I understand. Spreaker is good for that, but I hate the 15-minute time limit. Oh, I got more because I pay. I got more than 15 minutes. I got 45, and I don't want to be talking 45 minutes. Now, on a live, you can easily do that. But I haven't been on the live to see how the interaction is with the audience, so maybe I'll try that and kind of see what's going on with that. But yeah, and then because one guy and I don't have many followers to with Spreaker. Um, I guess because I don't follow but a few people over there. So I think it's like, okay, you follow me, I follow, you know, I'm a follow you because you have good podcast, and so but I only follow a few. So more people listen, and they download. But as far as followers, it don't even matter to me. It don't matter because it's who's listening and who's downloading. Yeah, okay, you got a paid program. Yeah, yeah, I pay. I forget how much it was. I pay by the year, and it's not. I forget how much I pay for the year. I pay for the year, and it's not expensive. It's not expensive. I got they got like I think four or either five steps of upgrade, and I got the one right above free. Free was good until I used it all up, and I was at the very end. So let me stop being cheap and upgrade. But yeah, and I have to tell people this. I'm real frugal, not cheap. I'm just real frugal with my money. So it's like, okay, um, I don't want to be doing this, and that. I like to, when things get better, I want to travel, go back to doing some traveling. Even if I just start out just going to some states that I want to try their food. I want to go to the states that's known for good food, like Louisiana, like Tennessee, got that good old down home cooking. See, that's where I want to go. I've never been to either of those states. And I want to go down there just for some good barbecue ribs and, you know, so I just want to take the train down there real leisurely. And they have, some tours where you can spend a couple of nights in Louisiana and then you can spend a couple of nights in Memphis. And I want to go down Bourbon Street, just to see what's up. Just I've heard about it. I'm not interested in some things. I just want to go eat and just see parts of historic parts of, our country. So yeah, but I'm believing I can do that as time goes on. I'm just, I just believe in the best. I want to stay positive about this whole thing. Sometimes it's hard though when you're looking at the news. It's hard to stay positive about this whole thing. So, oh man, why did I turn on the news? But I want to be informed, but I don't want a lot of junk in my head. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's just depressing sometimes. So, you still there, Ozzy? I was just wondering who was all there. I knew somebody was in the bushes though, so I didn't know who it was. So I'm glad that was Ozzy. So I figured he'd pop up sooner or later. So what you want to talk about, guys? It's a nice day out here in Cali. It's in the 80s. Okay. I I think I saw your video. You said you're, you're making your bed. Wasn't that you that had your you had your bedspread, your um comforter outfit, I think it was, had just been delivered. That was so cute. And I think that was you and your grandbaby got on the bed. She took a good old nap. When a freshly made bed, oh, it does feel good. It's a clean, crisp sheets. I'll be right back. They are packing up to go home. Oh, okay, okay. All right. I'll be here. I said today that I was only going to be in for maybe about an hour. I started a little early, just get on a little early and then some dinner. So what you have, if you still here, I'll see what you having for dinner. You gonna put a shrimp on the Barbie? I guess I could sing while you guys aren't saying anything. If you don't want me to sing, somebody better say something. Or I'm gonna sing. No, I'll get I don't want to get copyright. So never mind. Today is another lazy me day. You can tell the lazy me days because I use my avatar when I feel lazy and want to stay in my pajamas. But I don't think you mind, Aussie, because I know you like to use your avatar too, so that makes me feel comfortable about using mine. In fact, I'm seeing a lot more people that use Spreaker stay with their avatar. It's just easier. Move around and I can shake the laptop and nobody knows. I can change positions and don't have to worry about getting a good headshot, you know? Oh shoot, let me plug my. If you can hear me, Oxy, I just have a quick question. I just wanted to see if you guys get a lot of our programs that we get here in the States. Do you guys get a lot of our programs, or because I don't know what channel to go on to get any of you guys' programs? Um, I was just wondering. Yo, G Money, I like this girl of yours. You ain't got no papers or a leash on me. Well, you know what happens when dogs don't have a leash. It's just things. I ain't got no papers or no leash on you. I'm telling you, that ain't fucking enough, right? What are you doing up there? Okay, guys, I just turned on the TV. I don't know if you guys ever seen that movie New Jack City with Wesley Snipes. That's a good movie. On now. You guys, I'm gonna have a silent live for a few minutes. So, okay, I'm back. Okay. Yeah, I had just turned on the TV for a little bit. It was um it was like a silent live. I didn't think I'd ever I think people are, doing things. Another person here, but I think they're probably doing like I do sometimes, washing dishes or whatever and just listening. So it was silent. I appreciate you giving me that information on Acre. Um, and when we talked about doing that news story collab, newscast collab, what I think we should do is we don't tell each other what we're going to talk about. We just get our news stories together. Um, I think if we get our news stories together and then just basically talk about how we're going to do it, I can go on your channel. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's my name anyway. Yeah, but yeah. Okay. I don't know. Should I call you Oprah or like some people be making fun and call her Okra? We'll see if anybody catch that. But I thought that that but I thought that we could just, have that surprise element too. I don't want to know what you want to say, what you're going to say. And so I can respond to yours, like people, to your news story, and then you respond to mine, but we just won't know the content until we actually do it. But I thought maybe, uh, we could just, you know, it won't take long just to quickly say, okay, this is how we're going to do it. Well, we'll do two. So both of us could have it on the channel. I can start with your channel and and then you have Spreaker, right? You have Spreaker. I'm not Spreaker, StreamYard. Teopra. Let me see how I can do that. Tropa, Tropa. Oh, you know, we could start off on your channel, then we could go do another one. We don't have to be back to back. Kind of get people, to see the response, and then we could, of how we do. But we get our stories together, and maybe just how could we do it? I got a wig, sort of, kind of like Gail. It's a little redder, but I'm gonna make it work. And then let's see, because of course we're not gonna look just like them. So, but people will get it. Yes, I am premium on StreamYard. Okay, yeah, I don't know if I'm premium. I don't think I'm on premium. I think I got the one right over free. True, and you can also record on StreamYard, so we can do a part one and part two. Right, right. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you do part one. I do part two. We don't want them too close together. We want to see what the response would be. Um, let's see. Do you want to use the avatar, or you think it'd be better if we turned on our camera? We could also do it live and go right, right, and go on social media to announce the date. Right, yeah. Now, what we can do is, let's see. I can tell you my topic, or we can tell each other our topics, but we don't have to know exactly how we're gonna put it together. Is what I. Oh, you got. Oh, you could go through different stages with Oprah. You got Oprah hair, camera, because I got a. You got a costume. Yeah, I was just kind of thinking, um, what's your background gonna be? You wanna come on the panel so you don't have to type, or you okay with typing? Because it's just, I don't think many people are gonna come in, and then you can always stay if you want to, or uninvite yourself. I don't probably my same white. Okay. 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 So maybe because I do it in my spare bedroom. So maybe uh, I'll find a I'll find another room for the background, or if I do stay in my room, because I can close. See, you won't hear the barking when I close my door. My dogs are quiet. If I go in the open, they gonna be bugging me. Um, okay, so I'll just change instead of sitting on my bed. I'll just get a chair and a TV tray and put my laptop on the TV tray and have a different background. Yeah, I'm okay. I gotta go cook in a few. My daughter came in screaming for food. She doesn't live here. She's 28. She's here to pick up my granddaughter. She came in screaming for food. Yeah, just make it look like you're at your news anchor desk. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I will get it together. We'll get it together. But I think that's going to be fun. And I think that'll be something that you don't see too. I have not seen anything like that on YouTube. So I think, you know, that could, that could bless both of us as far as, you know, getting a lot of likes and getting getting watch time that we can, feel proud of. And if it's gonna be some drama, we could talk about the drama on TV or what happens, in the world, and not in what's going on in the YouTube streets. You know what I mean? Right. How does she figure I want to cook? I gotta cook too, but it's just for me, and I didn't fed my dogs. I think so too. This is gonna be awesome and so funny. Yeah, I wanted to just, yeah. That's why I don't want to know exactly what you're gonna say and vice versa, because then I want it to be spontaneous. And like when you looking at a news station and they say something funny or stupid or whatever, they crack up at each other, and that's the funny part too. They crack up at each other, and you know, they laugh at each other. So I think the element of surprise will be good. Oh yes, I pray this is a blessing for many. Yes, so they can forget about what's going on and just have fun. Yes, girl, we can gather some pictures and pop them up on the screen for topics. You got to show me how to do that. Tell me how to do that for when my time comes. I don't know what to do. Do I have to have premium? Oh man, this is gonna be awesome. Yeah, I think it's gonna be awesome too. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun, and I'm just going to, I know people know like it because it's gonna be something different. Yes, don't have to be worrying about, just have some silly stuff. So I'm gonna be I'm gonna be doing some homework as far as um some news stories. And I don't think it even have to be current. We can twist it around and make and put our spin on something that was interesting or like what, you know, and make it our own. No, just share screen at the bottom. Oh, so the share screen at the bottom, you click that, and that allows you to put pictures up. I never clicked on it. I was wondering what that was for because I know we have, it was different from when you invite people and then how you're going to place them next to each other, or, like right up under the screen. I know that, but the share screen, I was wondering, yeah, what I'm gonna experiment with that. Yeah, a pandemic interview. Yeah. Okay, I got it. Thank you. Because I didn't want to click on it, and then I didn't know what, all I could do is unclick it if it was something I didn't expect. But yeah, that's how you learn though. You start clicking on stuff and experimenting. That's what I did with Movie Maker. I didn't know that program when it was on my computer. In fact, it was a long time before I even knew I had a video editing on my other laptop. So it was a long time before I used it. But then when I got on YouTube and start messing around with it. Now, Movie Maker to me, the version I got, it was is so simple. It's like it didn't take no time to learn that. But yeah, if I find out that Da Vinci is more than I bargained for, then I'm going over to back to Movie Maker and just get um, uh, a version, and even if I have to pay for it, uh, I don't think they're very expensive. Not this one. Right, hands on. Yeah, yeah. I just have to do it. So I'm gonna go in Da Vinci. I'm gonna be researching stuff I want to do, and especially, and I can dig for stories. So how I would bring that stuff up, and you were saying like on you when I came to your live, I would, how I would get stuff, whatever. I can dig for stuff, so I can find some stuff that I think some people ain't heard of. Like what? I dig. And that's how I will get my story. I think of something in my head and then I start digging to see if I can find it. That's how I would do it. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I could go on there and because it's got to be just an updated version of what I got, and what I got is super super simple in my book. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, Tawana. I don't want to rush it. I know I don't want to take too much time with it, but then again, it, we we should kind of figure out. You got to go feed the troop. Okay, I'm gonna close in a few minutes anyway because I've been on for an hour. So, and that's what I kind of allotted myself. So, okay, we will we will get this together and I'll let you know at what stage I'm at. Like I said, we don't want to wait too long, but we don't want to rush it either. So thank you, girl. Thank you, sis, for coming in. I appreciate you. Go on and feed them people. Them people are hungry. Okay, you have a beautiful day and enjoy your family. I'll talk to you later. You too. Have a great night. I'm on right now. Just stay a little bit longer. Whoever's in the bushes, you don't mind a silent live, do you? If more people come in, then I'll start it up again. But hey, why not? Hey, Una, how you doing? How are you? I was just on my phone. What'd you say you was yeah, everybody was gone. They had to do something. I have someone just running my live for me. Um, so I came on a little earlier than usual. You say you was checking your YouTube and see you were live and coming. Hey, yeah, I miss your lives, Una. I really do. I miss your lives. It's like you funny. And usually, a lot of times I use my camera, but I thought since I was just so lazy today, I'm still in my pajamas and everything. And so I figured I'd put up my avatar and cut my camera off so everybody won't see what a mess I am. Good, you're good. I am too. I'm just in like a lady. I've been slack. Me too. I've been so lazy. I mean, I've been doing my lives every day, but if I feel lazy and kind of like drained, I'll just, leave my avatar on. That's what I like about StreamYard. I could just leave that on and not have to, put some makeup on and look presentable. And you know what? Um, Remember I was telling you that I had not ever been live and you were saying encouraging me to go live and to let you know. Yeah, but I've been going live now for I think it's I think it's been about a little more than 2 weeks now that I've been live. So I pretty much got used to it because it was intimidating at first. Like, ugh, I don't know. But today was slow. I think I kind of caught the time, when everybody else was doing their live. But today is slow. I've only had a few people in, and some people come in and they, stay in the bushes, whatever. But that's okay. Twana always tells me I need to go live. Yeah, I like your lives. Yeah, and she's cool too. I visit her a lot. That's true. I need to try that. Maybe it can help me go live more often. Yeah, because you know, you don't have to I don't have to set my background. I don't have to do nothing. I don't have to edit. And so this is, I just signed I did on YouTube, I did the live there. And then I said, well, let me try StreamYard. And so I did that the one time and I was kind of hooked. So I did the Google Chrome like one more time after that. And then I pretty much been doing the StreamYard and I even kind of upgraded it, because I had almost used up all my free time because they give you $20, $20, which they would give me 20 hours. They give you 20 hours, and when you that you have to upgrade. So I went on an upgrade, and I like it better. I like doing lives now. Can you imagine how, I was telling you, oh, I don't know, I'll do it, but, and I kept procrastinating. But you and Skin Span all day, he was, go live, Marilyn, go live. And oh, but once you do it, it's like, okay, okay. Like even when it's, people like today was slow, but I remember what you said because I said, oh, I don't know if anybody's gonna come. And you told me how it started off with you. So I've been, I go up and down, but I usually average, I think about, I don't know, 7 people. And I think that's good for just only being on for, a short time. I think that's good. I'm not gonna rush it because, the more people know that I'm going live, more people will come. I'm proud of you. Thank you, Una. What you said, I love StreamYard. I need to stop being cheap and upgrade. Yeah, I did. I'm doing the month by month, and it's $25. And if you pay for it for the whole year, then it's 20. So I said, well, you know what? I don't want to pay for the whole year. I'm going to pay that extra $5. So I pay $25 a month. Yep, once you do it, it's fun. Yeah, yeah, it's fun. And I got me a new computer because I needed one anyway. My other computer, I don't know, I think I must have had that in 2005 or something. So it's like, okay, time for another one. So I upgraded it, but this one didn't come with the automatic editing program like a lot of them do. So I just uploaded DaVinci, so I have to learn that editing for my other stuff. He said that's great for just starting to go. Yeah, I think so too, because I go on some people live and notice that they go back and forth too. Sometimes they have a good little crowd and they've been on for a while, and then sometimes they might do, you know, no more, no, they be under 10 people. So I said, well, it just comes with the territory. Sometimes you can do your live, like I said, when everybody else is doing theirs. So I want to get more people from the outside and not just the YouTube streets. You know what I mean? I want to get more people on my live that, the people that come in that don't have any content and which I have a couple, but to come. But that way, that way I won't have to worry about, okay, they probably doing their little live, whatever, or they upgrade. Because a lot of people come on and they be editing while they on your live. So, well, good. Hopefully, you can give me some tips. You still, you still the pro. You still the pro. Um, but the more I do it, I didn't have a topic today either. So I just thought I'd just talk about anything. But yeah, but the more I do it, the more confident I get to the fact that now it's like, okay, um, I could I could do this. I do this every day at 4. Usually I start a little early. Every day at 4, but I don't do anything on Sunday. If I upload on Sunday, I've already had it, uploaded and I scheduled it for Sunday. But I take Sunday off so I can, do my online church services. But yeah, so don't forget when you're not doing anything, come on in. If you're not live, come on in because I do it every day at 4. And I try to be on time. Sometimes I'm just a few minutes late, but mostly I'm early. So if you got the time, come on and visit. And Ask Twana just left not too long ago. And what I try to do for the content creators, I try to kind of leave their little message up there with the avatars, sort of kind of like, advertise kind of, when I finish my live and that'll stay on. So I kind of advertise people channel at the same time. I try to do that, yeah. So it's like a little giving back. Yeah, so I am I've been on for about an hour and a half. I was gonna do an hour and a half. The other day I did like, whew, there was a lot of people come in, and I did one and had to kind of cut it down abruptly. And then I waited. I fed my dogs and kind of thought about a few things, and I came back on. So, I mean, those watch time hours was good. I did almost 24 hours in one live, in both of those lives together. Or it might have been that one live. I forget. I forget. But it was 24 hours. I thought that was good. Okay, I sure will. If I'm free, I definitely will come in and chill with y'all. Yeah. What I do want to do, I want to play a game and you go on people's channel and sometimes they have some really, risque questions. So I didn't want it, too risque. So I wanted to do never have I ever. I want to play that game. And I see a lot of people doing it now, and it's so much. I went into one live, and they were doing it. It was so funny. It was so much fun. Yes, you are a beautiful soul. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you so much. I remember you support me during the time I was trying to get monetized. So I really owe that to you and many others. Oh, girl, I had fun doing that. I just felt like I wanted to support people because you can't always take, and I felt like, okay, if I want to succeed, let me support people. And I may not get to them all the time, but I'm going to try my best. Because, when you got a lot of subscribers and a lot of them are um, content creators, it's like you, it's hard to get to everybody, you know. But I try to do that. But yeah, I think I had told you, I'm not sure, but I was monetized. I was monetized, had been monetized since September. And then the end of February, girl, they took now, okay, they stopped taking them now, but they took some of my videos that had a lot of hours, the year had passed, so they were deducting that. But they had almost 2,000 watch time hours. So they demonetized me, Una. But you know what? I surprised myself. I didn't even trip. I didn't even trip because when they closed down my channel uh, 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 few months before I got monetized, that hurt my feelings because, you work hard for your channel. And then, they closed it down, but they got it. I got it back because after they reviewed it or whatever I guess they found out that whoever put a bogus claim, it was not true. Okay, so then I worked hard and I got monetized. That was all, I had my 4,000 hours. I just had to work on my subscribers. That's what was holding me up. But I had my hours for a while. And then in February, they demonetized me, girl. And like I said, I was so surprised that I just said, okay, I'm going to fight it. But I did it once and I'll do it again. I'm going to grind and I'm just not going to let that affect me. This is just YouTube. And I remember your husband saying, YouTube ain't paid not one of my bills. And I thought about that. I said, you know what? That's right. When I've been out of shape, YouTube ain't paid not nan, like the old folks used to say, not nan one of my bills. I'm still eating. My mortgage still getting paid. And I've said this before, but you would hear, so I'm gonna repeat it. Um, and when I turn on that switch, the light comes on. So I ain't miss a beat or nothing because of that. But it's just the principle. You know what I mean? So I didn't get bent out of shape. And it's like, okay, if it was meant for evil, it did not work. It did not work. If somebody did that and, you know, to get back at me, um, because the reason they said I don't understand the reasoning. I know they told I don't know which I suspect it's a podcast. I don't know which one they're talking about. So how can you correct something and you don't really know where they're coming from? And they don't really tell you specifically, okay, on this video and that they don't do all that. They just, in other words, figure it out for yourself. Hey Deborah, how are you doing? I don't know if you know Una Pocaloca. She got a cool channel. You got to check her out. Una, check Deborah out too. It, I really love both you guys' channel. Deborah likes to cook though, and she be cooking. She just made a coconut pie. So and she be getting down. She be getting down. But Deborah, I was telling Una how they had took all my hours, so I'm not monetized. But I just didn't. You know what? It's just like I just didn't trip. God had put something in me, and it just reassured me that this is just YouTube. It ain't curing cancer. It ain't helping the situation out in the world. It's entertainment. And if we get monetized along the way, well, you know what? That's good because we all want to be monetized. We want to be paid for our efforts. But I am not going to trip. So I am glad you're in the house, Deborah. Thank you. I am so good, Deborah. I hope you too. I always look forward to your videos. But that's right, Una. It's like it ain't, and then some people they just can't be on YouTube because it be stressing them out. They have to take a little, what you call a hiatus. They got to take a little time away. And then some of them, they have depression and, they just can't do it anymore. Cause, people, you have to have a thick skin to have a YouTube channel. Even if you cooking or even if you got a mukbang and what have you, and the things people say to you and bring drama to your channel and whatever, you just have to have a thick skin, but I'm not gonna let this worry me. I'm not gonna let this stress me out, you know. So it is what it is. I have I had to do what I have to do, and I'll get there again. No problem. I just can't let it um, worry me. So I'm just having fun with my lives, talking to people, and I love doing that. Deborah says, "What God has for you is for you." That's right. Oh yeah, Una, yeah. I get cursed out all the time, and I said to myself, I saw one person that cussed you out, and I said to myself, "Ooh, bless her heart." Ona got a thick skin, cause that lady was a trip, and I had to laugh. I wasn't laughing at you, Una. I was saying, "Oh my good," and you was laughing too. You was laughing harder than me. It's just that I could hear you and you couldn't hear me. But it's like, oh, she going to town. Oh my gosh. It's like, it ain't that serious, lady. I mean, you got to just, and Deborah, you are so right. What he has for me is for me. And whatever doors he opened, can't nobody close them. And vice versa. If he closes the door, nobody can open it. So he's my source. Because if I depended on YT money, I'd be out of luck. He ain't my blessing. This ain't my blessing. This is not my source. I'll put it that way. It's a blessing if you can get, monetized and it work for you, and give you some extra change or whatever. But unless you got hundreds of thousands or millions of subscribers, you ain't gonna get rich off this. You ain't gonna read, and I don't have that in mind. If it happened, but that's not, I want to enjoy myself. When that happened, I had to get back to the basics because when I came on YouTube, I did not know people were making money. I did it for certain reasons and it had nothing to do with money. So I said, well, I got to get back. I got to get back to the way I started. not just looking, but to enjoy myself. Excuse me, but to enjoy myself along the way. So thank you. Those are facts, Deborah. Those are facts. I just I just like coming in, just because I like I said the other day, I believe in the sisterhood. I like communicating and hearing what other sisters got, what they got to say, and even just for the comedy of it. But we contribute a lot to each other and we support each other, and then you know you just feel like you just gaining cyber buddies, and you could just if you got something on your mind and you want to release it, you can use this platform, and you can use this platform to encourage others, you know. And so we gotta just look at this and not. A lot of times we just can't take YouTube as serious, or if you're not a strong person, it can break you, and it has broken a few people. I know some people that I think about it and I say, oh, I haven't seen them in a long time. And then when I was fighting, trying to get my watch time, I was back and I was going to different videos to see if I can gain some understanding. It was one girl I used to come to her channel faithfully. She used to come to mine, and then I just thought, oh, I haven't seen her for a while. But she was there in one of the videos because they was messing with her too. So it's not like I'm the Lone Ranger in all this. They be purging watch time hours uh and then but I think it's mostly because right now uh they're using a lot of computers for things instead of the actual staff. And so the computers might pick up on something, and so you fighting a computer a lot. And so I don't know whether staff will look it over if want somebody to review. I don't know that, but I think they're depending too much on the computers. Okay, love, I have to get a kitty's bath, but I'm going to run you tonight. Thank you so much, Una. Thank you for dropping in. And I went live. I took your advice. And I like it better than editing and all that. But you have a good night and hug the kitties for me. Oh, she got some cute kids, Deborah. You ought to see them. She got some beautiful kids. I love her family. And her husband is funny. He was laughing too when she was getting cussed out. But anyway, he seemed like a really cool guy. But yeah, have a great night, Una. And thank you for coming in. So, what's on the menu tonight, Deborah? Thank you, Una. Love you too, girlfriend. Good night. What's on the menu, Deborah? What you cooking? Cause I gotta cook. I don't know what to make. And I told them oxtails up. So and I just the potatoes and the carrots that I didn't eat, I just put them in a freezer bag, and that'll be a side dish for a meal later. But I don't know what to cook. Excuse me. Oh, chicken pot pies. Oh, I had that the other night, but I didn't make them from scratch. I had the what's that? Marie Callender's, I think it was. I had those. You making yours from scratch, Deborah? Far side?